The Chargers took on Washington football team, 2016 to the Chargers. The only reason why they won was because Washington lost Fitzmagic through the first quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah, and didn't you say that he's incredible during the first few weeks of the season?
Yeah, I'll insert that clip here.
Yeah, insert the clip.
I've got Washington to win. I think Fitzmagic is incredible in the first few weeks of the season. I don't know what it is, but
he's got his notepad out.
For me, it was one of them games where if it was a year ago under Anthony Flynn, Chargers would have lost. For me, I think Brandon Staley, don't get me wrong, I thought our first three quarters was shocking. Fourth quarter, Herbert and Allen, them first down connections were massive, so key. It was one of them games where we just done enough. It was always going to be close, but we just did enough. And it was the fourth quarter that sort of, I think, won it big time. Herbert dragged us out of the mud, and then Mike Williams, who couldn't catch a cold first three quarters, decided to actually catch one in the fourth quarter. And it's one of them. Wasn't the best, but certainly a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah, Mike Williams is clutch when you need him, as in one pass a game he actually decides to actually catch. That's nice of him. I mean, so Justin Herbert now has 1+ passing touchdown in his first 16 career games. So pretty much every single game he's played, he's got one passing touchdown, which is the tied longest in the whole of the NFL since the 1950s, at least.
Yeah, not bad stat at all. And I think it's worth noting what a key win this is for the Chargers, because the fixtures certainly don't get any easier. And in games where you don't play particularly well, it's just about grinding out that win, no matter what the sport is. Week one, the offense was naturally not going to be. And the main thing was that Herbert, when he had his number one wide receiver show up. And I thought that Keenan Allen was superb. He was just too good with the routes, the deep catches for that Washington defense, which was a very good defense that got that team into the playoffs in the NFC East last season. As I say, that Washington, I thought, coached quite well. They stayed in the game, but they did miss that Fitzmagic throw that perhaps could have swung it either way. But the Chargers simply had to beat what was in front of them, and to beat a team that ran the buck so close in the playoffs last season, well, it was a very good win on the road as well. So, of course, the crowd would have been very up for it. Like all these games, it was a fixture that was played in front of a full crowd for the first time. So, yeah, Brad, you should be very happy with that road win.
I was. And also another one that made his debut, rookie Rashawn Slater. Again, I thought he was magnificent as well in covering Herbert. I think Herbert only got sacked like once, but in that fourth quarter as well, when Herbert needed to throw the ball, Rashawn Slater was on it. He was on point.
And that's vital when a quarterback needs to make the big throws. It's all very well doing the magic ones when you're scrambling around the pocket, but ultimately you want to be able to have that time to assess where you're going to throw it, to get the key first downs, to get the key points at the end. And the whole play calling was spot on from the Chargers when it mattered the most. You would say sloppy three quarters, but Washington didn't take advantage enough. They struggled themselves, competed, just didn't have enough offensive weapons. Really, as I say, you got like Logan Thomas. That's pretty much it. That was the main threat in that game. So I thought Chargers deserved it in the end for stepping up when it mattered in the fourth quarter to nick that one 20-16.
Yeah, they're definitely a better team. But shout out to McLaren for the most ridiculous catch I think I've ever seen.
That was incredible.
Brilliant.
It was. I don't know what it was. He bent his head back. It reminded me of when Hernandez scored that backheader against Stoke for Man United. It was like that. It was just ridiculous.
Little P. We called him out before the game, so he's going to have a good one. He didn't get injured though, so I'll take that. I'm happy with that one. Sorry, Fitzmagic, I cursed you. Hopefully, and Raheem Mostert will get to as well, which I said will play quite well. And he's on my fantasy as well, so that's a good start. Good start to the season for me.